It was another weird scale they did with those. They weren't that small, but they weren't 16 scale either. So they did a Van Helsing, a Frankenstein's monster, a Dracula, and a Wolfman, kind of based off of that movie.
All based on the film. And again, these are worthless.
Yeah, you can find this guy for about $12.
Which and that's the original retail price on there?
No, this is the markdown.
That's the markdown price.
Because I think they were $30 when they came out in stores. And then,
imagine. I wouldn't pay $30 for that today.
I don't know why I did, but I jumped on the clearance price for this.
You had to have
that was a
it.
mistake.
You're like, Hugh Jackman's going to autograph it.
Yeah. One figure they made, 12. He's kind of cool, but again, it's kind of out there. This is the Dracula, the monster version of him.
Did he do anything? Did he have any type of sounds or anything like that? It looks like he should scream or something.
There's no like action features on this too. It's like a really, really highly articulated 12-inch Dracula beast bat
with 18-inch wings.
Yes, and it was also a Frankenstein monster too.
Right. Yeah, I never got into those. Like I said, the movie didn't really do anything for me, and the stuff.
We should have stayed away from that movie and these toys.
Yeah. So. But the same company gave us these. So
yeah. So that's what I said to you. And if you look at the back of the box, I think they knew they were on a lemon here.
Yeah.
They advertised.
Yeah.
Those other Jack-specific classic monsters saying, "Yeah, we have. Well, look at this.
Sorry about this, but look
at this. These are good.
Yeah,
these
look
are awesome.
right here. Look right here. So that was cool. But you see that a trend. Like they'll make a wave in color, and then they'll go back and do a black and white. Sideshow did it. Jax did it, and then the newer guys, DST, Diamond Select Toys, they're doing it too. Where are we at now? What year are we in? We're at like...
This is like 2004, 2005.
Okay.
That's what we're looking at right now.
All right. So what happened then?
Oh yeah, there's one thing that you wanted to bring up here.
Okay.
This is around 2006. I think we covered this the last time.
Yeah. Talk about crossover stuff.
Yeah. Toy Biz, Marvel Legends, huge line, continues to this day, but under the Hasbro license.
Under a different banner.
Because Toy Biz kind of, lost that license.
Yeah.
Hasbro picked it up. But these are based on more of the Marvel Comics versions of it, like, of course, the Dracula, not Bela Lugosi, this is more the Gene Colan version of him that you see here.
Now, these are based in the Marvel Comics.
In the Marvel Universe comics, because they actually did a Frankenstein comic, and he's there. Dracula, again, a different kind of look to him, but that was him. That is not the Wolfman, that is Werewolf by Night. Jack Russell, Werewolf by Night. But again, I think we can see where they're going with that.
Yeah.
And then Zombie, which is just Simon Gull. I guess they couldn't get a mummy or anything like that, so they just went with Zombie.
So just like a generic zombie.
Yeah.
That's fun. I almost bought that when it came out. But
this is up there now.
What's the value of this?
I think I saw it going for like $100.
Really?
Yeah,
that much?
one of these.
And there's only 4 figures in there? 5?
It's 4 figures. There's a comic book, and each one has a stand.
So that's going for $100.
Just wasn't as widespread as
2004. That's pretty good. And it retailed for what back then in 2004?
I want to say $40.
Really?
That's what what it was.
That's not bad. I would look at that and I wouldn't think that would be that high. But you never know with some of that stuff. So that's pretty cool. Is that the only one you have? You don't have loose either?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah. I bit the bullet and paid the other $40 to get them open.
And that was available everywhere, right?
This was everywhere. I think I got it at Walmart.
Walmart?
Yeah, they were at Toys R Us, they were at Target, they were everywhere.
I know some of those box sets were like Toys R Us exclusives, but that one was everywhere.
This was not exclusive. This was other places.
Good to know. Good to know.
So, okay. So, going back to this one, another funny story I have to tell here.
Okay.
So again, I love these figures so much, but I was just thinking, there's more missing. I want more than just these 3. So I wanted a mummy. That was the first thing I wanted, was a mummy. So Toy Island came up with a line of classic monster toys.
Yeah. And I never heard of really Toy Island doing
I had never heard of them before or since.
Or after. I don't know what happened to that
So
company.
that's it. I only saw these at KB, so again, I'm wondering if those were exclusives too.
Yeah, we never knew if they were KB exclusives. They never had a KB exclusive sticker on them or anything. They weren't advertised as KB exclusives, but the only place you guys remember KB Toys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they had KB outlet stores too, and a lot of these figures ended up there as well.
And I think it was like really cheap too. They were like 2 for $15.
They had a markdown.
There was a markdown, but I had to get the mummy. I mean, the base isn't the same as like the Jackson. It's just like a cardboard backdrop with a little base with the actual logo on there.
Is that a sticker over it, or is it actually?
No, that's like painted on.
It's painted on.
Yeah, it's painted on. And so there, I had like Mummy just to go
Okay.
with them. And then, of course, me being me,
And
I'm
then
like,
what happened? You weren't satisfied with just the mummy, were you?
well, two things. Well, one, I want more. I want more of these. Two, to tack onto that Toy Biz trend that was going on, and Mattel got on this too, the whole Build-A-Figure thing.
Build-A-Fig. That's
So I had
where-
like this Frankenstein leg.
Yeah.
Because you can build a 14-inch Frankenstein.
Every figure in that line came with a piece of Frankenstein, so
So-
the goal was to collect them all, and then you could build Frankenstein.
I got the Dracula.
And again, that's not a Bela Lugosi like
Not really. No, not a good likeness.
This is
of Bela
kinda like-
Lugosi. I mean, it looks like they.
pedophile at a dollar store bought a Dracula costume.
These weren't as impressed, but they were okay. They had some good articulation, but just not as good as I feel the Jacks were. I mean, there's the
Right.
Wolfman. You can just tell side by side.
My Frankenstein! He's not alive! He's dead!
I got it.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Okay. So again, you can just tell it's like
Yeah, big difference. Well, the thing about those Toy Islands figures, they almost look very Toy Biz-like with those elongated bodies. You know what I mean? Like, the bodies
I
aren't...
want to punch over.
Yeah, the bodies
Would've
aren't
been better.
sculpted individually. They almost just have that really long, lanky look to them.
Right. And of course, it was Frankenstein, so we got him.
So that's what bothered me. It's like, they gave you a normal Frankenstein, but the Build-A-Figure.
And then you're building another Frankenstein.
So why are you gonna have why would you have two Frankensteins? They should have made that one the bride,
There you go.
and then
Well, they would have been off scale. We'll show them that in a second.
yeah.
And of course, there was one real one in the line.
Who's the rare one?
The creature.
The
Exactly.
creature. You got it.
So here he is, mint in package. I never opened him because I never found him again, and it happened to be signed by Rico Brown.
Look at that. There you go, son.
I got Rico to sign this. And there you see on the back, there's the whole line. There it is, Creature, Dracula, Mummy, Frankenstein, Wolfman. So I had the entire line, and then I think you're dying to see this.
Ready for the payoff? What did you do when you got all those pieces?
14-inch Frankenstein.
Oh.
There it is.
Pretty cool.
Lots of good
That's pretty
articulation.
cool.
Now I know what you're wondering. It's like, how
How
did
is
you
he
build
yes,
them
without
if
the-
you didn't open one of these? I had to go to, I think it was MegaCon. There was a vendor just selling stray pieces of
Yeah.
Build-A-Figs. I'm like, I need that. The arm! $3 later, he is complete. So there he is.
You love
Toy
that.
Island, and this is it. We never heard from them since.
They never made a
There was
series
never a
two.
series 2.
They never made anything. Yeah, I don't know what happened. And I wonder if it was like a KB farmed that out to some company and they just kind of
That's what
created
it
an
was.
overnight company to make those toys.
They were available at Toys R Us.
Were they?
Oh, you did see
Never
them at
saw
Toys R
them
Us?
again.
Oh, good to know. I'm glad because that's.
I wondered. I'm like, I never saw them anywhere.
Good.
Okay.
Well, I have this place at Lakeland, in Lakeland, it's called Hobby Lobby.
No, yeah.
They have, some of those kind of things. It's like this same kind of concept with the monsters, but it's like a laboratory, a full laboratory set.
Oh.
Like a model kit type of thing.
Yeah,
I
kind
know
of
they
a
have
model
toys
kit
at Hobby
thing.
Lobby.
Were you at PowerCon?
No, I was at the MegaCon.
MegaCon.
Yes,
Okay.
I was in MegaCon.
I think I met you at MegaCon.
My name's Wesley.
Wesley.
Nice to meet you, man. Welcome aboard.
Yes.
Question.
Yeah.
On both the Frankensteins, they're basically the same design. There's something
I gotta go.
really funky on the legs, and I've never been able to figure it out, the way the legs are made.
Weird.
Oh, yeah.
Is it because they
It's almost
It's
like
almost like there's
articulation
supposed to be like a
is
joint
weird.
there that's not.
it almost looks like it was supposed to be a joint,
Yeah.
but they instead.
But there's no articulation there. There's no swivel punch or anything. It's just
Looks really
weird cuffs around his knees. It's not on this one though.
Well, I mean,
Well, maybe
he's
a little
got the
bit, a little
sculpt,
bit,
but
yeah.
the line is not as evident. Where this is
Yeah.
actually, you can tell it's a separate piece. They just glued it in there.
That is kind of bizarre how they did that.
Budget cuts.
I guess so. Wanted to go with it, but they decided against it.
Yeah.
I guess.
So that was a cool line. I never bought any of those, but I still admired them. If I was to get one, I'd probably just go after the creature because it's rare.
All I really wanted was the mummy and maybe the creature, and then
But you
tune in
saw
the
what
whole
happened.
line. Exactly.
You saw what happened. All right. So what year was that? That was
That was
2007.
2007, I think.
Okay. Good. Moving along. So then again, there was kind of a lull there until Diamond Select.
Yeah.
Came on
That's
board.
what things got really.
Yeah, and then they brought everything back up to a higher level again, kind of like what Sideshow did with these. And Diamond Select went crazy with these, and they made 3 at first. Were there 3 in every wave of the Diamond Select ones, and then they would also make 2 out of the 3 would be a deluxe one. So they would make like a Frankenstein just in a single package, and then they would make a deluxe Frankenstein.
They do like a regular blister pack on some of them with just maybe an accessory or something like that. Whereas you have the larger scale one with like whole dioramas,
come with extra things.
more accessories, stuff like that. I mean, they were
Right.
just huge, and I think I brought this out last time in that first series.
There he is.
The giant
The big
sarcophagus,
mummy.
which we could not wait to
Yeah.
get on this
There it
mummy.
is. And this thing is heavy, too.
wow.
I mean, you can use this as a doorstop or throw it at your neighbor kid. But this one, this mummy actually is the one that came with the sarcophagus. And he has no articulation. His arms are kind of phased in that. So what I did is I opened up
Yeah, this is the older one.
non-deluxe one. This one
He
has a
actually had
little more.
posable arms.
It has posable arms and head, so I take that one out. So now I have the best of both worlds. I have an articulated mummy with his sarcophagus.
You only had to buy 2 toys to get this.
Only
one.
had to spend, I don't know, 50-something bucks, but I got it.
Yeah,
It's good. But yeah, they've come a long way, and they also did retro stuff too. And they're going to be making new ones, and I'll talk about that in a second, and then we'll start wrapping it up, and we'll do Q&A stuff. But show them some of the retro ones. So these are based off of...
Yeah, very Mego style,
Very
once
Mego-like.
again. So,
Yeah. So these
we
are
had
the first two. They made 2 in each waves of these. So this was the first one. They made Frankenstein and Wolfman. And again, the Wolfman's not very Lon Chaney Jr. looking, but it's more accurate than the Mego one.
If you'd like to see an all-new monster toy panel by Chris and Andre at Nerdgasm live, go to SpookyEmpire.com for tickets now.